Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Second Channel. Now, I'm gonna start making these videos a little more often because I like talking about stuff. But today's topic is not about a mod pack, it's about something a little more important to me. Videos. Now, video creation is something that's really hard for me, and has been hard for me the last, year or so. And that might seem a little weird, but the specific reason as to why is just because for some reason every single time I work on a video, any single time I work on something that I know I want to do, it's just like it becomes just impossible for seemingly no reason. Like, I get panic attacks, or I get scared, or, any myriad of things that just make it so working on these things become, near impossible. And for the longest time, I didn't know what it was. I looked to ADHD medication, and that ended up just kind of making it worse. And I relied so much on what was the equivalent of wigging my brain out so bad that I didn't recognize the fear, instead of actually trying to work on it and trying to improve it. I just tried my best to do everything I possibly could to make it not be there anymore and just ignore it. And I guess I'm making this whole video not just to rant about oh man, videos were so hard for me to make, it's so hard for me to be a YouTuber, because it's not. I fucking love what I do. But it's just about, how, sometimes what you want to do, it can be difficult for you to do, even if you want to do it. Specifically with my own videos, it ended up that a lot of it was caused by my mentality. So, I guess the big reason why I'm making this video is because I just want to take a minute to talk about how it's not your fault. If you have something that you enjoy doing, but then suddenly you stop enjoying it out of seemingly nowhere, and you don't really know why, and you spend months, if not a year, struggling with that, it'll be okay. Now, I know I can't say that about every single situation, but I feel like you kind of understand what I mean. There are situations, and a lot of situations at that will be okay in the end. If it's something that you truly love doing, there will come a day where you start loving it again. It just might take time. Now, the reason why I say that, despite, what I was just talking about, how hard it is for me to do videos, is because the MELEENIACS video I've recorded just yesterday brought back my passion for video creation. Genuinely, full stop. That video was some of the most fun to record I have done since my first video back on the SBRP video. I have never enjoyed something more than making a video and understanding exactly the route I want to take it. So, when that feeling came back, I just got really happy. And ever since I've been in a better mood, working on videos and such have just gotten infinitely easier. And it kind of made me realize that I've been looking to the wrong fixes. I've been looking to the wrong solutions. And I guess a lot of this little mini rant while I play Nico's Nextbots is, sometimes even if you might be sure there's only a single solution to something, that might not always be the case. And that you need to be willing to look at other fixes, because it's not always going to be able to just be a single one. Now, I just thought, I could blame my inability on my ADHD and just move on. But I couldn't, because that wasn't what was causing my issues. I would like to pretend that it was, but it's not. And it ended up being my mood. It ended up being how I feel that stopped me from doing the things that I want to do because I wasn't happy. And now that I finally have gotten to a point where I am happy, it's as if everything's just kind of changed. Everything's, like, just gotten better. And I don't really know what to say as, like, a little helpful tidbit to people other than, you know, try thinking about things outside the box, and you may realize that the solution is a lot simpler than you're making it out to be. And that's okay. You know, never feel bad about that, because that's perfectly fine. Because that's just how life is sometimes. You know, you're not always going to have all the solutions to everything, and that's okay. But being open to working on things in a different way is important. And I guess I just didn't realize that for the longest time. So the fact that I do now means something to me. And I don't know, just want to talk about it. I'm super excited to get that MELEENIACS video out, and in case anyone's wondering, like, oh, what about the pressure, outcome memories, and Regretivator videos you were working on? The Regretivator video got scrapped, not because it wasn't a fun game, but just because some of the people in that recording session I don't want to include in videos anymore. The pressure video has just been really fucking difficult for me to, like, just work on, because it's been in the works for, like, 7 months. I stopped working on it for so long that at this point I just needed something else. And as for the outcome memories video, it's just not done getting cut yet. It's a really long session, and I don't usually handle the cuttings of my videos. That's usually fishy. But with the specifically MELEENIACS video, I have opted to do everything for it because of just how much I enjoy it. And I mean that. Like, when MELEENIACS comes out November 28th, please play it. That shit was incredibly fun during the open test, and I'm super excited to see what other stuff they add in the game. But enough about me glazing the new Axo Sun game. The last thing I really wanted to delve into with the whole topic of, you know, video creation was really hard for me for such a long time, is that it really scared me. Because video editing is kind of all I've ever been good at. But it's like, it's not like, oh, you know, you're doing 3D modeling, you're doing a mod pack, you're doing, like, coding, you're doing music, you're doing art. How do you mean, what do you mean video editing is the only thing you're good at? It's the only thing that I could see myself doing forever. And when I saw that it was getting hard for me to do, it terrified me. Because I genuinely started feeling like I might not ever be able to, do it as a career, because it's gotten hard. But luckily, I very quickly realized that, you know, it wasn't that. And that if I truly do love doing something, then I will continue to love doing it no matter what. And that fact is what's important to me. And it's what, you know, I want to make a sentiment for other people as well, is that shit's hard sometimes, and you may be terrified of losing the ability to do the thing that you have done nothing but love. But that's okay. Because if you truly love doing it, you will come back to it. You might just need a break. You might just need time to recover from whatever you were going through. And that's okay. And it's like, you shouldn't be that terrified of needing a break. And when you are, it's just gonna make you feel worse. You know, take a break. And as stupid as it sounds, you know, as simple as that is, sometimes just recognizing that you're a person and you deserve, you know, rest and relaxation and time to accept the fact that, you know, things are just hard sometimes. That you'll get better. And that single fact is what's, like, kind of pulled me back into video making and into doing the thing that I love doing. Because, like I already said, I can see myself doing videos until I'm fucking old and senile. Because it's just, I I just love doing it, and I've never stopped loving doing it, because it mixes all of the art forms that I adore into one single package. And I can do things that, you know, I respect other people for doing as well. Hell, 90% of my days are spent fucking watching YouTube and shit. Like, I'm not doing this because it's like, oh, I need to be hip and cool. But it's because I grew up doing this shit. I grew up doing YouTube. I grew up watching YouTube and interacting with YouTubers who I love the content of. And, you know, I'm at a point where I can do that too. And I've been doing that. And that's not to say, like, you know, I only started doing YouTube recently. Or, like, I've been doing it my whole life. I have been doing YouTube since around 2016. Now, none of those videos are all that good, and you won't find any of them on my channel, because they're all privated, but I haven't deleted any of them. I've absolutely refused to delete any of my old videos, because, at least to me, they're things to look back on. They're eras. And I think the best part about it is seeing how I've stayed the same, and how I've changed. Because for a very long time, I was, doing Minecraft stuff. But before I was doing the Minecraft stuff, I was actually really active in Roblox. I used to go by a gamer tag of that noob who Roblox, and I did Roblox videos where I just boot up OBS. I didn't know how to edit, so it would just be these, like, 30-minute videos of a 12-year-old playing Roblox and doing the YouTuber voice. Hey guys, welcome back to another That Noob Who Roblox, that kind of deal. And I loved it. But I moved on to Minecraft, and that's where both of my first two videos currently on this channel lie. And that's when I started going by Shivers, which is the name, you know, everyone knows me by now. I had a very different Sona back then. My Sona's gone through so many evolutions as time's gone on, but I'm finally at a point where I feel like I'm looking at myself in a mirror. And I adore that fact. I guess the biggest part about all of this is seeing how I went from wanting to do variety, or like just not really knowing what I was doing and just doing shit I saw on TV, like America's Funniest Home Videos shit, to Roblox, to wanting to do variety, to Minecraft, to when I'm finally an adult going back to Roblox, because I never stopped playing it. I never stopped enjoying the platform. And seeing how much it's evolved, you know, both good and bad, it's been awesome to see something I grew up with, you know, continue to stay relevant, continue to be something that I can make videos for, you know, do funny little silly shit with my friends, make funny little skits and animatics for random videos that connect to the current thing at large. It's an outlet. Like, it's a creative outlet to do all of the things that I've always wanted to do. And I'm just really happy, because for the last, like, year, I just couldn't. And I did get videos out in the last year. I did. But they weren't often. Their quality dwindled. And it's because I stopped, you know, I stopped giving myself time. And I started forcing it out of myself. And the best way I can kind of explain it is I was trying to paint a picture without a canvas. I had nothing to go off of. And I didn't realize that until I finally had a canvas again. That it was missing this whole time. And I guess another big thing is just realizing that, you know, you may not realize everything all of the time. There may be times where, you know, you don't recognize something is going on. But that's not because you're failing to see it, but it's just because you never thought to look that direction. And that's okay. And it's just the fact that that is how it is awesome. Knowing that, you know, I'm back, and that I don't have to be scared of that.
You do realize that lunch is the most important meal of the day. That it was breakfast. Shut up!